dear friends, be very welcome to Photo Reflections. Yes, we are back, reinvigorated, reassimilated with new features on our channel. We will have lots of reviews. You will join us on many trips, and of course the tips that you used to give in the past to photo and video will continue. So we hope that you can join our team on this new season. And without further delay, let's move to our first review. Viltrox has launched the EF-R3 Speed Booster adapter, and they kindly sent it us one to test and to give our honest opinion like we always do. And this speed booster gives a unique feature to the Canon R3 and RP while recording 4K UHD video. And as you may be aware, these very capable cameras have a 1.7 times crop on DR and 1.6 times on the RP when shooting video at that resolution, getting the final footage like a Super 35 format. We asked Canon, and quoting their answer, that's due to technical limitations of the sensor and the image processor. So in reality, this situation implies what? Well, for instance, 50mm will become a 75. So we'll lose a valuable portion of the frame due to that. That's why Viltrox created this adapter, which helps surpassing it. But first of all, what's a speed booster adapter? I gotta say that these very handy adapters that we have on the market work as an opposite of a teleconverter. So instead of magnifying the image by the lens, this one reduces in 0.7 times the focal length by inverting it. And since the f number is the focal length divided by the width of the entrance pupil, by maintaining this last one, the focal will increase the f number. That's why we get a valuable extra stop of light. Also, we widen the field of view, and by scaling up the image, there's a chance of getting a sharper image or footage. That way, for instance, we can transform an f2.8 in f2 or an f8 in an f1.2, giving that great shallow depth of field. And we can sort of rescue a more usable area from that full-frame sensor. And note that despite being created for the Canon video cameras, like the fantastic EOS C7 or the great one Red Komodo, the Viltrox R3 supports the full dual pixel IS lens stabilization and electronic aperture control. It also enables EXIF info transmission and provides a USB port for firmware upgrades. So you will maintain all the features of your lens, decreasing the 1.74 times to 1.24 times on the R getting the field of view of perhaps the nifty 50, the 50 millimeters, to a more usable 62. So those are great news for sure. In terms of construction, it remains like the other Viltrox products we already tested. It's well built, has no play when installed, and now we just have to see if in reality this speed booster will get the acclaimed performance and if it's usable or not on our conditions. Because many times by having just a little extra millimeters will make all the difference. So we'll perform now some tests and then we'll give our honest opinion about the Viltrox R3 Speed Booster. Well, I'm recording now with the EF native mount at f.4 and with the IS stabilization on. Look at the depth of field. Now we are recording with the Viltrox adapter and the IS also enabled. Behind me you can see that now we are at f2.8 that isn't available without the speed booster, and we also can see the shallower depth of field. Things become a little more blurred around me. I'm also an extra stop above the exposure with the native EF lens. Finally, our conclusions. In our tests, it's clear that we didn't lose any of the features of the Canon EF-1635 L f4 lens while paired with the Viltrox EF-R3. There wasn't any apparent video quality degradation or vignette, despite using the lens at its widest aperture and also at 16 millimeters. For the price, we think that definitely this is a wise choice if you need, and you should, make the most of the 4K capabilities of the Canon R. Even more now that the camera prices are still skyrocketing on the R5 and RC side, and there's plenty of Canon R and RP on the market at great deals. Also, in our opinion, using the EF for legacy lenses is still the best choice, because once again the price of the RF mount is quite steep. The extra image quality you could get by using these new lenses is too low for the financial effort you need to do, but don't get me wrong, if you have the money, go for it by any means. Those are amazing lenses. So, if you have an array of EF lenses, a Canon EOS R, you need flexibility while shooting, and you are a video-oriented person, this is a no-brainer for us. It performed really well, and at this price point, it's really a great choice. So, dear reflectioners, this was our review. I hope that you like it. Please subscribe our channel if you didn't do it already. And also, If you like it, and I hope so, give that thumbs up to our video. We'll see you very soon. Thank you.